What's up, everyone? So Seth Curry says it will be a challenge for Ben Simmons to get back to playing in the NBA. So let's just talk about this. This article is brought to you by Fadeaway World. I'll leave the link to it in the description box. So let's just get into it. So Ben Simmons is perhaps the most confusing character currently in the NBA. There's no way of telling what version he will be when he sets foot on the court. Simmons sat out the first part of the seasons thanks to his desire to leave the Philadelphia 76ers. That was last season. And even after he was traded to the Nets, he was dealt with back problems and mental health issues, so he did not see the court this whole season. So there's no way we can be able to know the state of this guy is. So I mean, it's just crazy. The only thing that we know about Ben Simmons is he likes wearing the colorful outfits in the Brooklyn Nets bench. Yeah, I don't know why he's looking for that attention, but we don't know. I mean, moving on to the article, there's no way to know if he'll ever play in the Nets either. With the way things are looking, the organization might look to trade him along with KD and Kyrie. The Raptors have been reported on a potential destination for the 6'11" point guard Ben Simmons, but for now there seems to be no update on how things might end up playing out. So whatever team he ends up representing next season, Simmons has to adjust to the demands of the NBA season. And in an interview with the Age, his teammate Seth Curry spoke about the challenges he'll be facing in attempts to do so. There are always challenges. He was quoted as saying, Seth Curry, there are always challenges. For foremost, he has missed the whole season. It's going to be a challenge getting him back in the rhythm to play basketball, Curry said. I don't know specifically what he has been going through mentally. That's hard for me to comment on, but having a year off, having that time off of competing and playing 5-on-5 basketball is going to be just as hard. Just taking time and getting reacclimated to playing high-level basketball. He is a special talent and has all the skills. The Nets need him on the floor. So Curry was with Simmons in Philadelphia and came to Brooklyn as a part of the trade. So he's right when he says that Simmons still has all the skills necessary to excel in the league, but all the negative press he has been receiving in the recent seasons, Ben needs to ball out and try to rehabilitate his career a little. So that's the end of the article. So Ben Simmons, man, he had that poor show with the Atlanta Hawks in Game 7, where he passed a wide open dunk to Matisse Thybulle, and he has been roasted by the Sixers fraternity. The Sixers fraternity are the worst people to piss off, especially with the bright lights in the playoffs. So Ben Simmons failed to deliver. He's actually part in the blame as to why the process failed. I don't want to give him like 100% of the blame, but he was 90% of the blame, because if he could only at least improve on his offensive, but improve in his offensive. I'm not saying he's not a good player offensively, but he had some of those traits and skills that an offensive player at his position needed, but he didn't work on them. He just stayed on defense, and this is what really made him look bad, especially in the eyes of the Sixers fan base. And with that capitulation in the Sixers versus Hawks series, he has never been able to come back from that. He has certain mental issues. He did not even want to go training camp. Doc Rivers threw him out of practice, and it was just a circus. Then he got traded in trade deadline for James Harden. James Harden suited up for the Sixers. We had to see Ben 10 play for the Brooklyn Nets. He cited mental issues. He said he's going to be available, but he wasn't. Yeah, the Nets got swept, and right now, I mean, it's either he has to come back. The Nets cannot, not afford for him not to come back, especially with the whole KD Kyrie situation. KD requesting a trade. KD's price is too high, and Kyrie's in the last year's deal. I'm not sure if he's going to resign. I'm not sure if the Nets are going to resign him. So their best bet is a Ben Simmons. So and also he was fined. He filed a grievance of $20 million. So he got fined every game that he missed. So yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. So Ben Simmons, the long time he stays off the court, I mean, it it hurts his stock, and especially if a player of his position, he needs to be playing on the court, and knowing for a fact that he's using mental health, and also the injury, a back injury. I don't know why he sustained that back injury. Okay, the mental health, I don't know. He should have overcome it by now. I mean, a lot of players are able to overcome mental health issues. I don't know why Ben Simmons' case is different, but it's crazy to see, because the more Ben Simmons doesn't show up on the court, it really hurts the Brooklyn Nets, and it hurts the NBA, because when the next CBA is going to be renegotiated, the NBA owners and executives are going to look at this Ben Simmons, Kyrie, KD situation, especially looking at how giving players that max salary and not delivering, it's going to affect their pockets. So what Ben Simmons and Kyrie just did, I don't want to put Kyrie in there because for obvious reasons, they're in the same team, and it's just sad to see. But Ben Simmons, he needs to come back, especially this season, and at least play and average those numbers that we knew him for. So it's a do or die season for him to be able to rehabilitate his career, just what Seth Curry said. So I'm just looking forward to Ben Simmons coming back. I really hope that this guy will be back for the Brooklyn Nets. And also I'm looking forward to the Brooklyn Nets for the Philadelphia 76ers when James Harden and Ben Simmons are on the floor. It's going to be awesome to see, and I'm looking forward to it. But Ben Simmons, he has to overcome those mental challenges. He has to, at least go to basketball, get those reps up, go back and rebuild in the gym, and come back as a stronger person. So that's my take. This article is by Fadeaway World. I just wanted to just give my few cents on it, because hey man, it's been a year since I've seen Ben Simmons play. The last time I saw him was against Game 7, Sixers versus Hawks. Bad memories for the Sixers fan base, for Ben Simmons as well. So I just hope this guy he'll be able to return at full swing and be able to average those numbers that made him the Rookie of the Year, and continue to show that he can do it, because I still believe he can. He has it in the tank. He's not even 30. He's like 26 years old. So you should let this guy give him another chance, and at least try to cut the drama, just focus on playing basketball. So that's what I have to say, man. And be sure to like the video. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notification posts, that you never miss any new videos I'm coming out with. And I'm out. Peace.